This vlog is mostly for my future biographers, just so they can show how much can change in a year. My last birthday vlog was me being very sad because I'd just broken up with a guy and I was going through all of this life shit. And now, here I am, hanging out at College Kid Central. I've taken some time apart. I might go home early from the sweet parties that I get invited to. It's such a different life than it's not really. I live here in Eugene and I go out to whatever party they invite me to. But I get invited to way more parties now. I'm so sad. So it is the week of my birthday. So if you want to compare directly, you go find the video entitled Freck's Birthday Bonanza. And if I have the time, I will link that as the end video to this one. Just to show you all how far I've come in a year. And it's been nuts. Oh my god. So for my birthday weekend, I took a day off from work right near the end of my week and we had a party. And it was the Friday right before finals started. And I have friends who are college students now. And we had the craziest party. And I get it. I turned 25 this Monday. So this Friday I had the first party that I've ever invited friends of mine to. I know. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to a lot of things. And so I just sort of hijacked off of my roommate's European exchange student. It's the weekend before finals week. It's our last Friday. Woo! Party. And I was like, it's also my birthday. And I invited as many people from work as I could get to come. Which ended up being 4. I'll have real parties someday. The goal is to have the sort of parties that people dream of being invited to because I serve such nice snacks. But I party with Europeans, and one of the major differences between Europeans and Americans is that in Europe, the person who hosts the party just has a place where people won't mind that you have a party. Meanwhile, in America, if you host a party, it's you provide enough drinks for as many people as you invited and the snacks. I didn't have to provide anything. And it's been my birthday weekend. And so I had that party and then I went to work really hungover. But they forgave me because it's my job. And so I was at work really hungover. And then I went through my weekend, and my weekend I returned all of my last library books to the community college library. I've dropped out of school. I'm not going back next term. I don't want to be in school during the 2020 presidential election season. That's gonna get in the way of my rioting in the streets time, which I'm really gonna need because it's gonna be 2020, and oh my god. It's gonna be nuts next year. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Run for local office, party a bunch, unionize my workplace. I've got a million little plans. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna invest all of my time in that this next year. My roommates are all leaving in 3 to 4 days, and I'm gonna miss the hell out of them. And I'm gonna miss the heck out of having a good reason to be in the right next to the college bars instead of the downtown bars. And I'm gonna miss talking about socialism and how great it is to just have free sick days and have your government pay for you to go to a college that I, as an American citizen, will never be able to afford. And I'm gonna miss bars where it's like a mosh pit with the wrong kind of music. Where if you don't elbow somebody in the ribs, were you even there? Did you know I live in the worst place on the planet for allergies right now? If you're the sort of person where when plants give off their seed, you get red eyes and a bloody nose, I don't even give a shit. I have footage in here, but I don't have the technology to edit things together. But it's like snowflakes just flowing through the air, and it's trees. And it's so beautiful, and I love it so much. And it's those perfect warm summer nights where you don't even really need a jacket. And here I am, in comparison to myself last June. And isn't it amazing how things change in a year? We'll see what next year brings. It's just hitting me that like I'm a quarter century old. So I'm in my 26th year. So I'm getting there. And what am I gonna do with it? I had my year of partying with the weird college students, and I'm a dropout now, and I got through the worst part, which was telling my family that I'm not going back to school. I'm a dropout now. I can't handle doing homework and having a job. And you understand America. You know, I'm not quitting school just to do... I'm not quitting work just to do school right now because I can't afford that. So here we are, Freck's birthday bonanza, year 2020. Way more of a bonanza. I've had this whole weekend, oh my god. So the day that was my birthday, I sat around and I like returned some books to the college library after putting them on hold at the public library so that I could recheck them out almost immediately. And then I sat on the couch and I read a book. And I'm an adult because I just sat down and read a book. And now I've been to the pool and I've been just hanging with my roommates. It's been the perfect weekend. It's been the perfect birthday weekend. 2019 was my year. We'll see what the second half of it brings. Bye, internet. I stopped checking Tumblr like 2 months ago because I saw that I had a bunch of notifications and I was like, I don't feel like checking those. And then this past week